Kimpage25 here with another new and exciting glass that isn't of Pepsi, but it is of a liquid. I decided that I didn't want to drink a Pepsi every day. I mean, I do want to drink a Pepsi every day, but I just thought that wouldn't be good, especially not for my teeth specifically. I have a lot of things to spit out right now, and I have also, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately, so bear with me a little bit. I don't know, and I haven't made this decision yet. I've been a little busy today, and we're going to talk about that, but I don't know if the title card that I usually have in front of these episodes, or this show, is going to be there, just because it's made the videos, it has copyrighted material in them, so in an otherwise original content video, and I just thought maybe I shouldn't do that just because of the music that plays with them. So I haven't decided if I'm going to have them completely silent or just get rid of the title card completely. I haven't decided. Ooh, I need to be a little more excited. Second of all, an update on my college decision. Being the indecisive person I am, I wasn't able to make a decision. I deliberated and that's the word I was thinking of. I deliberated all the way up until midnight, finally when it was due, and I didn't do anything, but we called and I got an extension on the deadline, so thankfully I am still going to college, but I don't know where. I'm very confused about that. What else did I have to say? Today I really wanted to talk about, well, I had two different ideas for this. I thought I was either going to talk about the thing I said before about everything I do being a copy of something else, or thinking independently, because I wanted to speak, and that's that they're kind of the same, but they're also kind of not. I just wanted to talk about thinking independently because the night I did film the previous episode, I was up late that night and I was thinking about it, and I had more elaborative thoughts on it, and I thought that would be cool. But also I'm a little hesitant about that just because, I don't know. Moving on to the next thing, so I heard one time that I had heard somebody said in a YouTube video that they were very scared to like put their thoughts out there, so they were very they were more of a closed book, and I consider myself a closed book, but I don't see a problem with this. And I was thinking, well, these aren't my serious thoughts, but at the same time, because to an extent, whenever you're in front of a camera, it's like there's a little bit of a scrubbing and a washed, whether it be intentional or not, filter of the truth, I guess you could say. I don't know. Personally, I couldn't decide if this is 100% honest or not. I think I'm being 100% honest right now. So I wanted to talk about that. I don't have no hesitations doing that. One of the reason for that being, and I had written things down to talk about in this episode, but things have happened since then that have made me want to change that. But beforehand, when I wrote things down, I couldn't find it today. I just tried to reference it beforehand, see, just in case I ran out of things to say, and I couldn't find it, but I'm recalling now. One of the things I wanted to talk about is that I wasn't afraid of sharing my thoughts on a platform like this. First of all, because nobody's going to watch it. Second of all, because I don't feel like it's not going to be that big of a deal, because I feel like I'm not going to be continually doing this. And I shouldn't say that, because hopefully, optimistically, I guess I do want to continue to the Fuck Elaine Show. I think it's very fun to do. At the same time, knowing my track record, knowing how fickle I am, knowing how not stick-to-itive, that's not a word, how not consistent I am with projects. When I set out to do something, I usually don't continue to do it for the rest of the year, even if I want to. I'm not really afraid of sharing my thoughts because I don't think I will be for that long. Hopefully I will, though. I think the exception to that is when it's like interactive platform, and I feel like this could be an interactive platform. I don't know. So hopefully, and the other thing I was thinking of is for I don't know if I was thinking maybe I could like section Kimmy Doodle Cakes is Doodle Fake into seasons and then do the same with this, and the way that so we'll have 10 episodes of the Fuck Elaine Show and then we'll stop, and then maybe I'll continue doing that after I fill that slot with something else. I don't know. Moving on to Kimmy Doodle Cakes is Doodle Fake 2K16. Episode 6, the episode I've been trying to get up for so long, is coming up today at 6 p.m. I feel so official having it scheduled. I've always I did that with the Fuck Elaine Show episode 3. Because usually if I have something I'll just upload it and it will just be up as soon as it can be. But with this I decided 6 p.m. because I felt like at midnight, I don't know, I felt like it would get more views, it would be more susceptible to views at 6 p.m. on a Tuesday night. And anyways, I worked, it's been, getting that episode up has been a process, and I'm very excited that it is, I'm a little wiry if that's the correct word right now. I haven't been getting enough sleep, and I think I said that before. I don't remember if I did though, because I'm just so tired. Not only am I so tired, I'm like losing the sense of touch and like awareness. So that is, bear with me on that. The plus side to that is that makes me a lot more, that was loud, a lot more uninhibited. Back to what I was saying, it's been a long time to get episode 6 up, because the first time I did, I completely finished editing it, and what happened is that it was on this professional editing software, but it was on a free trial, and I was so lazy I didn't do it. I didn't upload, I didn't render it and get it off the thing before the free trial expired, and that was upsetting. But at the same time, I kind of deserved it because I was waiting to the last minute with that. And it's a very lazy video. It took weeks to film. I think it was the day before Ash Wednesday all the way up until the day before Valentine's Day. So that was the process of filming it. Obviously you can see the 3 days it took, and then after, I think it wasn't this weekend, it was the weekend before that, I filmed a little intro to that, and it was looking kind of weird. I'm not even going to explain that. So I don't know if this video is going to come up before that or after that. We already have I mean, I was thinking about it, and it would be nice to have a consecutive days of the Fuck Elaine Show. I think I've had consecutive days so far. Like, this could be a daily thing. I'm not quite sure if I can continue that. But if I do, cool. I'm not quite sure if I can. But since the episode 6 is coming up today of Kimmy Doodle Cakes, I figured, okay, well, I have a video for today and the next day. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to upload it because I don't care. So anyways, yeah, it took a lot to get that video up. I finished editing it and everything. It took a long time. It's about like 22 minutes, I think. And it's actually shorter than it was originally, but I figured, I went over it and I was like, okay, this is all the content I'm going to use. This is all that's usable. And there was more usable things, but it required more filming. And I figured, I'm done with this. I'm excited to get other videos up. Episode 7, I want to catch up on everything that Kim has been doing with her channel. And I want to talk about that. I want to get a channel trailer up, and I'm really excited for that in the way. If it's executed correctly, I mean, I would take more editing prowess, I think is the word I'm looking for, to execute it. But if I do execute it if I do execute it correctly, it would be very nice, and that's the thing. I mean, I'm excited about it because it's, it's more than I've done, and I'm excited about that. I'm going the extra mile, and I'm excited on expanding and doing better. I'm trying. I didn't want to say this because it's such a breaking of the fourth wall, but like I'm trying to be like more entertaining in the Fuck Elaine Show, because it is a 20-minute stream of just no editing, just continuous talking, and so with that, I wanted to be more entertaining to make it more watchable, but at the same time, and so I don't know if I'm accomplishing that today, just because I'm not very aware of myself, but excuse today. Something else I want to talk about, and this is such a little thing in the grand scheme of things, but this is probably should just be kept as a behind-the-scenes magic thing. But the Kimmy Doodle Cakes is Doodle Fake, 2K16 episode 6. The thumbnail. It's probably the only official thumbnail I've ever, like, it's probably the most proper thumbnail I've had, whereas the past episodes, they've been just frames that YouTube has given me as options for the video. I went and made a collage of the four of the 4 days that you'll see in that video. I made a collage of that, and I thought that was cool. I think I may go back to the other videos and try to unify them a little bit for the sake of branding and cohesion. I think I want to make them the purple color that I changed my channel header to. I'm undecided about that yet. It's a little bit of work, actually. It's not a lot of work, but I'm sure it's nothing when I have time. But right now, I'm a little crazy. I have so much to do today, but as I said, if I didn't have so much to do, I wouldn't be making this. And actually last night I was thinking about it. This morning I was set on filming this. In the morning, I hadn't gotten a lot of sleep during the night. I was trying to, but throughout the day I had Apache naps, and so I wasn't able to fall asleep when I really needed to. So I woke up very tired today and very late. But I woke up. I was late, but beforehand I had planned on filming it this morning, because I felt if I hadn't, because I didn't film last night. I thought if I hadn't, I would never, because that's just me. I know that I have to continue to do things, because the more I don't do things and the more excuses I make, the easier it is to make excuses in the future. So I tried, but I ended up doing it. My one qualm of what I did is that I charged the camera with the intention to film this in the morning, but I didn't have the time to, so my battery, I was charging the battery, that kind of suffered a little bit because I left it on as I went to school. And I know of iPhones, if you charge them more than they have to, if you're at 100% and you continue to charge and that weakens the battery. I don't know how that works with this camera. Hopefully this huge thing would have the technology and the knowledge to stop, but I don't know. I see right now it's at 3 full bars. What I wanted to talk about today, and I almost did it on my skincare routine, like the major topic, even though I have 5 minutes left because I had so much to talk about. Was my hair. Because this ponytail has become... It started just about the same time episode 1 of Kimmy Doodle Cakes is Doodle Fake, 2K16. As the videos have gone on, you've seen the gradual progression. I think I talked about it. I've definitely talked about it in the Fuck Elaine Show, and I think I talked about it in episode 6. And you've seen a gradual progression of it. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't have the time. So I'm gonna postpone that into the next episode. And so next episode, maybe it's because I don't want to talk about it, or maybe it's because I don't have enough time. But I do have 5 minutes left, and I did plan on having 10 minutes to talk about it, just because that was the perfect discussion. So I don't want to say this is a non-episode, because it is. I did talk about things, but whatever. So I guess for this is episode 4, so I guess for episode 5, I'll talk about I'll do what I wanted to talk about, and then I'll do my skincare routine. Or maybe the thinking independently thing. In my head, I'm like thinking, okay, my skincare routine. I can title a video that, and it'll be watchable because it's almost like first of all, that's such a clickbait title, and so, for 2 reasons. Just because of the fact that my skincare routine. Second of all, it's almost ironic in the sense that I keep saying that this isn't an actual YouTube channel, but I'd be doing a video like that. But it is also the Fuck Elaine Show, so I guess you could take that with a grain of salt, but I don't know. Nobody watches the Fuck Elaine Show. And also the thing is I do want to start making more videos. They don't have to relate with my 2 shows that I'm going with right now. And we'll see. I have one with Reg that I want to do. This is Reg. I don't know if I've introduced Reg before. I wanted to introduce him in episode 6, but I took that piece of footage out. And so anyways, I was thinking independently. I don't know if that's such a good title as my skincare routine. And the other thing I wanted to talk about with my hair, I feel like that would be a good title. That would also be very interesting, or worthy of a click, a watch, a view. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do my skincare routine for episode 6 of the Fuck Elaine Show. That sounds so weird, me saying my skincare routine, as if I'm some sort of big beauty guru. Or if anybody saw my skin and they wanted to see it and talk and emulate it, or because that's the thing. I don't use it. My regimen, I haven't been on for months. I think maybe around episode 6 that was the last time I was on it, with February. But I don't know. I thought it would be an interesting video. My set regimen that I don't even follow. I wanted to talk about it. I don't know why. But anyways, thanks for watching. We're not done yet. Why am I talking about future episodes in a current episode? I always do that. So I'm probably going to upload this right after I'm done filming it, which is in a minute. I have a very busy day. I have a lot to do. I have some thoughts that keep running through my head that I wanted to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about, and I'm going to talk about it in the next episode. But until then, maybe I'll film them back to back. That's an idea. Filming an advanced Fuck Elaine Show. I mean, that was disgusting. I mean, episode 1 and episode 2 were filmed within hours of each other, I think. Not within hours, but I went to sleep, woke up, and then 2 and 3 I have the same shirt on. I don't know, we'll think about it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye. And fuck Elaine.